And shaboop, we are live. We are now live. There we go.
There we go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the table. If you are continuing the Allatour adventures, we appreciate you coming back. Everybody, actually, no, let's just gaslight everyone that's watching. You need to put your contacts back in, guys.
It's you personally.
Exactly, yeah. Just kind of wipe, get your thumb in there, just kind of wipe the camera off a little bit.
Yeah, here. I'll help you out.
That didn't make it any better.
That's just what muscle looks like in real life now.
I guess Hathor is just like
Moss exists in 480p in real life and just scales on his
The light
quality
just curves
online.
around you in such a way that makes you a little out of focus.
Wait, I think I fixed it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, there you are.
It's also because, like, and again, and this is the thing, I really do appreciate the dedication of you guys, because Moss, you are not even in your regular setup, and you've chosen to do D&D. I really do appreciate that.
I was like, I will not go on my family vacation if it means I can't do D&D.
You thought
Rahi
Rahi has red
What kind of
flags.
hostage situation is this?
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, that's what I said to your mother. Let me just get all my
Get
dice
mama
organized.
involved.
Give me 1 second here. Because the tone's
You're
about to
just
shift
excited.
drastically.
I'm so excited.
Everything's gonna be a-okay fine.
fine.
And there's not even gonna be combat.
I don't have my notebook.
We talked it out with the
Fuck.
Leshy.
I don't
Yeah.
have my notebook.
There probably won't be very much to take notes on.
Yeah. Just like,
I
Well, that was one of the, like,
died.
well, because Kate and I talked about, like, Sherry's backstory and, like, her relationship with, like, just monsters in general, and I had this, like, hilarious image in my mind of, like, the remainder of the pretty ones going to, like, get those, like, prison, like get the deputies and get the sheriff out of there while Sherry causes a distraction. And I just had this amazing image of, like, Cass and Hawthor and Blur being like, hey, we're here to get you out. We have a friend that's running a distraction. And then it hard cuts to Sherry choking the Leshy from behind. Flaming sword in hand.
That's not a distraction, Cherie.
You motherfucker! Just-
Yuri can do anything she sets her mind to.
For real.
Truly. And she deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
She does.
100%. But with all that, any other topical reference to date the video with? Anything happening in the news? Or in social media circles?
What's that one guy who is like, was dating a 24-year-old, but then broke up and because he was abusive and controlling?
Oh my god.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama.
That is, I'm
yeah.
sad to report that is such a generic description.
Yeah.
It could be literally any public figure.
Let's see. Let's
Like
search
a-
news on DuckDuckGo.
Y'all looking forward
He's
to the
like a
Muskie
comedian guy.
Zuckerberg
Jonah Hill.
Oh yes, the Musk v. That's pretty relevant. The Musk v. Zuckerberg fight.
Oh yeah.
Challenge him to a cage fight in Italy.
I hope they
In
break
Italy?
each other's spines.
Yeah.
In Italy?
Yeah, Musk said there's a spot in Italy. meet at the spot.
Meet me at our spot. Out of
Catch a vibe.
Catch my hand.
I don't know who would win in that fight though. Like that's the most like
I want them
weird.
both
Mark
to
Zuckerberg
lose.
like trades,
Yeah.
and I think Elon Musk just out of any former experience, so I think it's definitely Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg would get all wrapped up, and Musk would just hit him with a Tesla, just drive over him.
Musk just they both just lean in and be like, "I'll pay you this much money to lose. I'll pay you this much money to lose." Back and forth.
It goes from Creed to Death Note, and they're just kind of like whispering in each other's ears the whole time.
It's a thumb war.
Yeah.
Boo!
Man.
Let's
Punch
play
it out.
rock, paper, scissors for it.
When is that happening?
It's not. Musk,
Oh.
Musk just
It's
challenged
not?
him. No.
Aw.
There's no way Zuckerberg's gonna accept. Nobody wins in that situation.
Exactly.
I want
That's why I
people
want to
do.
see it.
People-
Yeah,
They
we
injure
do.
each other
Companies,
permanently.
and this is the thing, fully sport, like both both Meta and X or whatever it's called now, like fuck those companies, horrible abuse of data, obviously. Companies, their stock prices dip if the CEO gets sick. Imagine on live TV watching your CEO get his shit rocked by a rival CEO.
I would love to watch that.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. Like, as much as Drew wants to see that, Drew also understands that that's probably the reasoning that's not going to happen.
God, what heavy-handed cyberpunk imagery this is. Just like corpo guys fucking brawling on live TV, but also it would be fun to watch.
Yeah. Dick.
Sorry.
What's up?
I just realized the music is coming out of my computer speakers and not my
You can change
headphone
that. Change Discord's output.
speakers. I can't. It's not letting me.
I can't hear it, so.
You can't hear it? Cool.
No.
Oh, you are all good. But speaking about things that you can hear, you guys heard change routing. We want to play some D&D? Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
And
I rolled, like,
big
shit
thumbs up.
on initiative, so
I didn't even ask for
Did we
initiative
roll initiative?
I did not.
did
We did not.
No, I did
I
not.
think we did.
a second chance.
there you go. Perfect. But yes,
I remember rolling and being like, fuck.
You rolled so high on initiative that without even being told, you took the initiative to roll initiative.
Exactly.
Boom.
But with that, so we all want to play some D&D? Yes. Then how about a deep and cleansing breath? We just hop right into the combat. Sound good?
Absolutely.
Okay, then please join me. And we can begin. And everything after the breath is canon. Now, where we left off, there isn't much time for deliberation, as you guys heard a woman's piercing scream. You heard chains rattling. You heard a bellowing voice shout, "The chains that bind." And you all, after hitching your mares, disappeared into the darkness of this theater. Immediately, darkness overcomes you. Is there any kind of planning or any kind of magic being cast as you guys are running in the just in the general direction of the scream?
I have dark vision, 60 feet.
I would like to do my channel divinity and give everyone yes. I would like to give everyone advantage on their next saving throw and 3 temporary hit points.
Okay,
I
absolutely
have
awesome.
6 temporary hit points from when you said all those times. Can I add 3 to that?
Yeah, sure. Start with 9.
Okay.
That's fine with me. Yeah, I'll allow that.
Cool.
You guys now have 9 temp HP on top of your regular HP, and
Ayo.
don't pretend like I did not account for that with the enemy's damage.
What was it? Advantage on next saving throw?
Yes.
And what else?
I wasn't gonna take it, but now I'm
Temporary
going to.
hit points.
Okay.
So 9 temp HP, and it
You
was
all look super hot and beautiful.
Yeah, Hawthor, as you're kind of like rushing, you realize that whatever kind of magical force has overtaken this place, all of the torches lining the walls have been extinguished. But very quickly, you just kind of look left, look right. You ignite 2 of them in hot pink flame, and as you're running by, as you're bathed in this pink light, everyone's cheekbones and dress and their armor and their weapons are just shining and glowing in this light.
Excellent.
So we got that from Hawthor. Anybody else here have any magical stuff they want to do?
How much? Go ahead, Tony.
I would like to control flames one of the torches and then just pick it up to have a torch.
I am going to. Ooh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I'm going to. Ooh, sorry. No, keep going.
I was gonna say, I don't know if control flames lets you make fire out of no fire, but I choose to believe for now that it does.
You know what? I will fully say that, Blurso, as you're rushing through these dark hallways, again, like on the lobe of your ear, you're able to hear like that breathing sound. No words this time, but just some general sense of that. As Hawthor's pink flame that's ignited and you're bathing in, you kind of bring up the rear, you snatch the torch off the wall and are able to keep running. Make sense?
Alrighty.
Okay, Cass, what are you doing?
I am going to cast Bless on. I have 3.
Pick your favorites.
Fine. Pick your favorites.
I'll cast it on you guys.
Oh,
You can have it.
Special.
Absolutely incredible.
Cass is feeling kind-ish today, and starts to cast it, and then realizes how many of us there are. And it's like shit, and just casts it on you guys.
And okay, does that bless take any specific form, or is it just kind of just a name that's like do good?
It is you kind of like it is the smell of whatever food or drink you like best. You suddenly smell in the air.
Ooh,
Okay, we absolutely love that.
cool.
And finally, with Cherie, anything that you want to do as you're kind of springing through this darkness?
Yeah, I'll follow Blurso's idea and grab a torch, and I will cast light on it.
Cast light on the torch. So the
Yeah.
The corridor is already bathed in pink light. Does that just make the light explode outward more?
It makes the torch specifically shed bright light in a 20-foot radius.
Okay, yeah, I'll just say that the torch that you are holding is amplified to the point where the entire corridor leading up is bathed. Like, the magic that you're able to put into it is amplifying Hawthorne's, like, pink, excellent beauty magic, and is just, the entire corridor is lit up. That sound good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So your dark
looks
vision...
down at his torch and just kind of throws it on the side.
No, I would say keep that just in case you want to use it a little bit later. That's what I would recommend.
All right. I second guess my decision to pick it back up.
Okay.
Run along.
You're still valuable, Blurso.
Also, that's a weapon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Set some shit on fire. Absolutely.
What if I like have a big old knife or something?
You also have magic. And as you guys
Two
are
daggers.
rushing down this tunnel,
The crossbow.
you guys are rushing down this corridor, and again, at this point, it's just pink light all the way through. Cherie, your kind of like black and white dark vision turns back over to your regular color vision, as it seems that like the light itself dictates when it actually occurs. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And your pupils go from I'll just say like it's a physical reaction. They go from like a cat-like vertical back to like spherical once there's enough light there. As you guys are rushing down this corridor. You see that at the end of it, strangely enough, there is no kind of like grand room laid out before you, but you're able to see a staircase maybe 5, maybe 10 feet wide that leads down. The stairs leading upward, shattered and broken. There seem to be floors above you as well for some reason, but just through natural time and natural decay, they've crumbled away. If you wish to explore that way, just let me know. But you're able to see down the staircase in like probably like a 15, 20 foot drop down that you'd have to take kind of carefully. Instead of the pink glowing light of your torches, you see an ambient red glow coming from God knows where. As you guys kind of reach the edge.
Can I like, I don't want to spend a spell slot on it, but can I like reach out via Aphrodite to like feel the energy coming out of that place?
From below you?
Yeah.
You absolutely can. Hawthor, you kind of look down there. I'm gonna say give me an Arcana check with advantage, okay?
Ooh, okay. Oh, not bad. I think it's a +0 though, so hang on. Yes, 15.
With a 15,
Yes.
this is very strange to you. It's a sensation that you've sensed every day of your youth when speaking with your mother, oddly enough. And it's a sensation that you have received every time you have walked past a pardoner in the arbor. And with a 15, you recognize there is some kind of devilish, demonic energy coming from below you, completely separated from the fey presence of the ancient glade which you were in not 8 hours ago.
I will tell my companions then, get your radiant stuff ready. We're facing a devil.
Now, there's a question as to why a devil would be here at all, but as there's that ambient glow...
What are you doing here, dog?
Huh? What you doing, bro? As there's that drop going, as there's that drop going down, you guys are able to, again, if you want, if there's any more conversation, any more preparation, you can certainly have that now. It'd be an easy climb down. It'd be slower to come back up, except for those of you that can fly. But you are able to hear you're able to hear those chains clink, and you're able to hear once more, the chains that bind, and you are then able to hear a scream more muffled now.
I'm gonna pull somebody. I'm gonna say, who wants to ride on the broom?
You're muted.
I fell off that thing. I'm not doing it again.
Cherie, Blur.
I will go first on foot.
My broom is faster. I'm just saying.
I'll jump on the broom.
Excellent. Phew.
Hooray.
Blur and Hathor, you guys shoot down the staircase.
I'm getting guiding bolt ready.
Okay. With Cass and Cherie following behind, that sound good?
Yes.
I won't, so I won't play around with you guys, make like any acrobatic checks. I'll say just kind of like stepping from like half-broken stair to half-broken stair, you can kind of like shimmy your way down about 2 floors, and kind of as you descend downward, you kind of remember like, okay, we're going into a theater, what are we walking into, what exactly is happening here? And then the red glow of that ambient light starts to become stronger. And you realize that this lower floor is completely illuminated. Just as you're kind of stepping out of the stairway, you realize that, I'm just going to say, because like there's decrepit walls around the stairway, I'm just going to say, and because we can move around this a little bit, we're going to say that Cherie and Cass go right, and Hathor and Blurso go left. Make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you guys there, and you're able to see quite a sight as you guys reach the bottom of the staircase. You recognize that whichever way you go, the hallways kind of from the staircase, like either through the broken wall or through the door itself, are thin. Only about 5 feet wide, weirdly enough. And as you're able to kind of, and again, you see these lit torches all like around you, essentially glowing like a hot, pure red flame. It almost looks like mercury or some kind of chemical. This is an unnatural light. And as you kind of are able to trace your hands like along the wall, you both come to corners. And as you're able to peer around the corners, I'm going to show you the owlbear. As this is what you're able to see. We got this right here. I have to do a couple things in succession here. I can open this up here.
Succession? What a great show.
And the final thing I can share. You guys are able to see these like private viewing rooms above like what looks like some kind of main theater. Now there's gonna be a couple different like things I'm gonna have to explain here. So like so if you want to make any checks, you definitely can. But as you guys are able to kind of like come around these corners, you see large posts directly outside of these viewing rooms that have a strange like black iron chain connecting them, and you're able to see the like streaks of red within the chains themselves, almost like it's part of the metal, some kind of odd forging technique perhaps for some reason, but it looks like they were put here recently, as you can see rust and broken links on the ground as well. As you're able to look around, it seems like the doors to these viewing areas have long since rotted off of the hinges, either broken away, the stone or the wood simply has dissolved itself. There's a host of different kind of furnishings and comfortable dwellings around, either here from ages and ages past or brought by the, because you could say visitors, similar to what the mayor and the mayor's wife explained to you, which was the custom. And as you guys are able to come around, you're able to see that through this like narrow, maybe 10-foot wide slit in between the viewing rooms, because they're overlooking the theater, you're able to see a main, basically, stage underneath you, one, like maybe I'd say like 20 feet down, along with kind of like broken chairs and broken seating arrangements around. And in the center of that theater below you, in the center of this little gap, you're able to see a male figure face down on the stone with blood trickling out of his mouth. And you're able to see red braziers lit all around him on this small theater stage. We're gonna put that in our pocket for a little bit later, unless anybody wants to touch on that with the immediate instances.
Can I just like...
Yes, what's up?
Can I just make a check to see if he's like dead, or if he's unconscious?
Can I do that as well?
Give me, anybody that wants to make that check, give me either a medicine or perception check.
Ooh, medicine?
That's good.
It's gonna be perception. 9.
25.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Cass, you immediately go blood. You. You're like, Cherie from a hunter's perspective, Hawthor from a medical practitioner's perspective, you're able to see the pool of blood next to his face. Although it is slowly growing in size, it is also stagnated and become like sticky and almost brown in some areas. He's not dead, he's still bleeding, which means that he's alive, but he's been here for at least an hour, maybe more. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing you guys are able to see before we really hop into things here is a heavier set woman, blonde hair, bracelet around her wrist. You're able to see the baker's daughter. Her name is Green Stevens, and she is currently held into a wall to the northern section of this viewing area. Her legs are dangling out from beneath her, and coming out of slots in the wall behind her, you're able to see chains pulling both of her arms back against the wall. You're able to see a chain wrap around her chest and a chain wrap around her throat. Moving so fast it's almost like a blur, you see a figure almost like on the actual lines of the chains move to the east. And as you guys are kind of peering, trying to get a glimpse at it, you realize that this thing is like looking around, kind of moving around the chains, everything like that, and you're able to see this figure. Whether it's through stories, whether it's through personal education, you recognize this as a chain demon. As it bellows once again, "The chains that bind." And I need everybody here to roll initiative.
Hey.
Can you let us into the owl bear?
Oh, do I need to manually let you guys in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that. See, I hate that I have to manually admit people now. Did I get everybody?
I'm in. You hear that, owlbear? We hate you.
No,
Weird.
hey, certain systems work, certain systems don't. So I'm gonna
not
zoom
bad.
out, and we're gonna see what the fuck pops off.
Okay.
Okay, what everybody get?
I got a 14.
13.
3.
4.
Okay, let me just get that in real quick.
Jolie.
I'm now going to roll. I'm now going to roll for the chain demon.
Prompt 2 dance party. Random dancing.
I see you, chain demon, but can you beat us to a dance-off?
Shit.
Yeah, bro.
What are you, a Marvel writer?
I ripped out my headphone cord. Hang on.
I nearly did mine too.
There we go.
Are you a Marvel writer? The chain demon's right behind me, isn't he?
No.
And then can I just get armor classes right now? Can I go Cherie and Cass armor class?
16.
16?
18.
18. And then we got Hawthor and Blur armor class.
With my shield out, making a face of fright on the shield, I got a 16.
16. And Blurso armor class.
14.
14. Got it. Okay.
So,
Hey, listen, none of us are below a 14. That's very good.
Nickname
for our
Rattle. Rattle with a 14 on the die plus 2 for initiative has a 16. Rattle's going to go first. I'm gonna make a perception check for Rattle to see if he notices you guys in here so far.
But we're so stealthy. Only 2 of us have disadvantage on stealth because of our armor.
That is a nat 1. Rattle does not even know you guys are here.
Oh no, he's gonna kill them.
His chains are too loud to hear over.
yeah.
Rattle has now from
Really
a gameplay
private
perspective,
when he's
you
not
guys
being so
recognize something
loud.
in this. You guys are able to recognize 3 things. One, you are able to watch as Rattle comes to a section in between these posts on the eastern side that does not have a chain up next to it. Rattle looks up and goes, "The chains that bind!" And you see from this roiling form, okay, just to describe for those of you that can't see the image that I just sent, imagine a pair of legs and then a torso that is comprised completely of coiled chains, and then massive, like, imagine if you could see the muscular, like, tendons under skin, so no skin, just muscle, and then a bagged over face with chains keeping the bag in place, with hooks and chains just rotating around this figure at all times as he walks over and he connects these two posts and solidifies the connection. That's number one. Completely distracted, not even noticing you guys. You guys realize that might have not been the best thing, though, as Rattle, kind of keeping charge of this area, moves in a unique way, both that you guys can notice and mechanically, as Rattle goes and moves south 1 block on, like, from these posts, and then moves west 1 block on these posts, and is able to effortlessly move into a viewing area over the gap leading to the theater, and then move to the other post right over here. And so Rattle is able to move, you're able to watch as these hooks kind of latched into the chains above him. They started rotating and pulling on each other in a massive Rube Goldberg system, allowing him to cover a great distance in what would be normal D&D movement. Make sense?
Yes.
The last thing that you guys realize, and give me 1 hot second here just to make sure I have everything. As Rattle continues to move, you are able to watch in... It's not horror, but you know that you must act fast. As you realize with this Rube Goldberg machine, there are chains connecting around Green Stevens' chest and throat. And as Rattle moves, the chains begin to move rapidly across her and begin to dig into her skin and dig into her throat. Green Stevens basically Green is conscious right now and essentially has 3 charges. Because Rattle just moved, Rattle just got rid of 1 of her charges. If Rattle moves 3 times, Green dies immediately. However, if you guys are able to make Rattle move back towards her, that will let Green regain charges as the chains will loosen around her body. Make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
So this thing moving towards you will cause bad things. Make sense? Any questions?
No.
Darb, you look a little bit confused.
Me?
You look a little bit confused. Any questions?
Oh no, I'm just thinking really hard.
Okay, we love that. With
I
that,
have the statements, if that's okay.
you want to make a statement?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like, so this guy has, like, chain weapony things coming out of his head, and we need to get him to, like... I feel like the play here is we divide into, like, teams of 2, especially if he doesn't know that we're here, and just be like, 2 of us grab this chain, 2 of us grab this other chain, and just drag him to the back of the room, and try and, like, tie him to a pillar, and then beat the shit out of him, or something.
Not a bad idea, but when you...
I pitched that to the group.
Okay, but when you say drag, do you mean back of the room towards you guys? Because that will kill Green.
Nah, like the back of the room from, like, the side of the room that we're not right now.
Okay.
Towards Green.
And I will also just say, for simplicity's sake, the direction... So all these chains being connected in a giant cat's cradle, whatever chain you pull will affect the chains that it's connected to within reason. And so, like, let's say if you pull to the south, it will pull all the chains on the left to the south. Just that kind of makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That was Rattle's turn. We can, with that being pitched, any more, I'll say, like, maybe 1 more sentence of colluding if you guys want to make up any plans.
Where's the male figure on the owlbear?
The male figure, right? So I got a second map, but I do not currently have that second map given to you guys because I didn't want to make things too confusing. So if anybody wants to jump down to the lower floor to go handle that first, I will switch over to the other map. But for right now, I'm just showing the upper level.
Okay, gotcha.
And also, I heard that from Moss, you are able to break the chains. Now, certain weapons will have an easier time than others breaking the chains. So like, a rapier will be less effective than fire, will be less effective than Sherry's sword because of like, just weight and sharpness and things like that. But I will also take any creative ideas that you guys have. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Now, with all that, any other questions before we jump into initiative proper?
Nor.
Okay. Well, then with all of that, Hathor, you act first. What do you do?
Wait, no, I rolled.
Wait, no, sorry. Cass acts first. Oh, no, sorry. Cass, you act first. What do you do?
Okay.
I wasn't ready.
Okay.
You got this.
Okay. I am going to start by using my 30 feet of movement, which I think gets me about here.
Okay, so that is the gap in between the two viewing boxes. That is open air.
Oh, I see. So this isn't like a hallway?
Yeah, so very sorry, I should have pointed that out before. This section right here, that is the gap that leads down that you guys are able to see the lower floor from.
So
there is no floor here.
Okay. Then I'm not going to go that way.
Not a problem at all.
I am going to, let me measure again. So this is like, let's do like,
each square is 5 feet.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then instead, I am going to use my movement and get about here,
okay.
I think. And then what do I do? So far away, and I don't want him to come towards me. In terms of my leather working kit that I got from Alwyn, does it seem like there are any good tools in there for like breaking the chains? Like, is there like a hammer and like a ding ding ding?
Or you can do the thing in Shrek where he puts the sword through the chains.
Oh, I'm trying to.
Him, and he stops her, the dragon.
Oh, that could also be good. That could also be very good.
I'm gonna say give me a flat luck check and just roll a d20 and roll above an 8, because that's a really fucking cool idea.
Okay.
You got it. You got it.
You can.
19.
You got a 19?
I did.
Included within the leatherworking kit that you were gifted, there is a pair of tongs that allows for, like, what it's usually used for is puncturing holes for strings and straps to go through, but it could also function as a pair of pliers that could cut chains. Now, it's not going to be it's not going to be like super easy. You're going to do it immediately. It's still going to be a little bit difficult, but that is certainly an option. Make sense?
Okay. Then absolutely. Then I am going to take that thing and try and wedge open one of the chains and see if I can get this thing to not be taut.
Okay, excellent. The way that we're going to do this is we're not going to do any kind of damage roll because it's not a physical attack. I'm going to lower the AC of the chains by 1. Now the chains, because they are metal, this is not a can I hit them AC, it's how hard do I hit them AC. That kind of makes sense?
Yeah.
The chains normally have an AC of 18, but only have 5 hit points. And that goes for each individual link connecting the posts. For you right now, I'm going to say you could just make it easy as possible. I think it would be like a D20 plus proficiency. I'm going to lower the AC by 1. If you're able to beat a 17 on that roll, you can break the nearest link to you. Make sense?
Okay. Absolutely.
I hope that's all good.
No, 100%.
Okay.
Very, very good. Let's roll about it. I got a 3.
You got a 3.
Oh, buddy.
With you hop up there with your leatherworking tools, and you were able to get them on one of the links, like right in the center, and you start, like you put your forearm against it, and you start pressing your entire body into it, and again, it's like full. It's intended for leather, so it's not the most durable metal in the world. It's not the greatest kind of like fulcrum system, but as you press your whole body into it, I'm gonna make a perception check as the chain does not break.
Okay. Shit.
Ruh-roh.
That is more than enough.
Ruh-roh.
You guys are all able to hear. As you're able to hear Rattle turn and recognize that someone is there, as Rattle being linked into these chains can feel the vibration when someone touches them.
Shit.
Alrighty.
Sorry, guys.
Cass, I'm gonna say, anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Okay, no.
I'm good.
You can always retry
Thank
that
you.
again if you want, but that then brings us down to Hawthor. Hawthor, what are you doing with Sherry on deck?
Fuck. Okay. I'm going to gently nudge Blur off of my broom, and fly 60 feet forward. Okay, hang on. So around there. Okay, hang on.
Okay, 60 feet forward would get you right in line with where Rattle is right now.
So like there.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'm going to look him in the eyes, and in Infernal, I'm just gonna call him a motherfucker.
Okay. As you swear at him,
I'm
all
sorry.
good.
And I don't know what to do.
Call him a fucker.
Call him a. Oh, Toby got stabbed in the neck.
Call him a fucker.
I'm going to. I have too many options.
You said you were preparing a guiding bolt.
Yep.
I was.
You gotta pick. You gotta pick something.
Okay. I'm going to try and cast Command in Infernal and say retreat and try and get him to go backwards.
Oh, what is my Okay, what's the saving throw?
It's a Wisdom saving throw of 14. so-
Okay, wisdom saving throw. This thing has a +4 to wisdom saving throws.
Fuck.
Have to be very, but it's also me, so this has to be a 9 or lower on the die.
He's a very wise chain demon.
You watch as you shout in Infernal towards this chain demon. You are able to. It's like if you guys have ever heard Tiefling speak, that's exactly what it is. As it's very kind of hard S's and T's and X's. As this chain demon looks and goes, looks at you, and you're able to see the chains begin tightening around it, about to suck it back towards green as your command spell has taken effect. Excellent.
Yay! And then I can't cast another spell, right? Okay.
You are not able to cast another spell. No.
Okay. Can I can't because it's an attack roll. Okay. I would just like to just make it. I would just like to fucking curse it out. A little
Okay, you
bit.
just start.
Like a sailor, like you're fucking chuckle fuck, like go fuck yourself. You're so fucking stupid.
No bitches, no face, no,
Truly.
no
And I just
chains
wanna
that
make it-
bind.
I just want to make it angry at me.
You want to make it angry at you? It's that odd combination of it's all enemy based. Of I want to hurt you, but I'm going to run the opposite way right now. And I believe
That's
that.
really interesting. Why? Because
And and that command means that its entire next action has to be it running away, right?
yes.
That is very
Wait,
good for you guys. Okay, with anything else, Hawthor?
I'm just gonna flick my hair back and look pretty.
Okay, excellent. Flicking your hair back and looking pretty. We got Sherry with Borso up next. What are you doing?
So this stuff down the middle is all open air.
All open air, yes.
Okay, then. You know what? I'm gonna take a dash. Let's see. I want to go 5, 10, 15. Wait, what am I doing? Let me just use the measure tool. Ba 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 ba.
Bum 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 bum.
Okay, yeah, so I will.
Sherry's whipping it.
Yeah, holy shit. Hold on, let me zoom. Oh, we gotta make sure I measured this right.
Yeah. So you want to go 60 feet,
Like-
right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's
wow.
good. That's fine.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, yeah. So then, oh, shit, I drop it and then I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Right.
Okay.
That's,
Yeah.
that's Cass.
I got it.
I believe in you.
Yeah, so I will dash past the Honorable Viscount, going 60 feet that away. Yeah, I'll bonus action. Fuck me. Is he within range? Fuck! Damn it!
He's 40.
Shit.
He's 40. He's 45 feet away.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, shut up, broad. I know how far away he is.
Hey, shut your gams.
It's fine. I'll do it. I'll do it later. Yeah, then fine. Yeah, then bonus action, I'll draw my sword. I'll take it off my back in a low arc, like striking a match off my boot. I slash along the bottom of my foot and invoke a Crimson Right.
Oh,
so
hell yeah.
Let me give myself some damage.
Fuck yeah.
Thank God for those temp HP.
Another Achilles. Fuck.
Sure, your sword's engulfed in flames.
Yeah. And then that's my turn.
That's all you're doing?
Just
That-
everybody remember.
That's all I'm doing.
Remember, we have D4 for attack rolls and
saving
You're-
throws.
and then a
Advantage on
the
our next one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Which means that Blurso, what are you doing?
Alrighty, so I don't love being the only one on the same side of the map as this guy. So I'm gonna try to enter the little viewing room in front of me and try and just like climb the chain across to the other side.
Ooh.
Give me an acrobatics check. Hell yeah.
You got this, buddy.
Alrighty. Hold on. 12.
12. I'm gonna say 12 is more. You were able to, and you're able to get your legs up as well, and you're able to koala bear your way over the chain. And make yourself. I'll say that you're able to take. I'll say you're able to get right up here, right behind Cass, if that's okay with you.
Cool.
That sound good? And Hawthor, you see something very interesting. As Rattle is preparing to turn and flee in accordance with your command spell, as Blur is climbing on the chain, you don't even know that Blur is climbing right now because you're focusing on Rattle. You watch as the chain leading to the south from Rattle goes taut, and maybe only by about 2 inches, he is pulled towards where you guys came from.
Oh.
And you guys recognize that this is a cats in the cradle situation where if you pull the chains, you can move him as well. Make sense?
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay.
I would like to just grab onto a chain.
I'll say that right now you are hovering, you are holding onto the chain, you're mad dogging the shit out of him.
I am.
Okay, so you're holding onto the chain.
Fuck your father.
Fuck your father. Fuck your father.
I'm like, that's so weird.
I am then going to make a quick D20 roll. Wait. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, 13. Killer. We then go back to Rattle's turn. Rattle can do one thing, and Rattle can run away, which is good.
He bravely ran away.
But I love to watch you leave.
I'll say, and with that, you guys watch as the chains are able to loosen on Green's throat and chest as she regains 1 charge. And I'll just say that because Rattle can move twice, because you said retreat, and Rattle can move 2 slots per turn, I'm going to say that he just moves immediately as far back as possible, right to his starting position. That sound good?
Okay.
And as well as that, Hawthor, I need you to... I want to ask you right now. Do you want to right now make an athletics check?
Oh, fucking course I do.
Perfect. Give me an athletics check.
I'm gonna regret this, but it's okay. Okay. 11.
An 11? Give me just one. So
I'm gripping my broom with my thighs so hard right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. With that roll, Hawthor, as you're holding onto the chains in your one hand, you're able. Let me actually see if I can quickly get this up. You're able to hear as Rattle begins moving around the arena, and as you are holding onto the chain with no damage, you are. Whoa! And because again, there's no friction underneath your feet, you are pulled along with the chain.
Perfect.
to this post to the west and then up to the north as well. And so you are repositioned across from Rattle once again as as you were kind of pulled along by the chains.
Hang on, I have to reload Owlbear because it froze.
You
There
are
we go,
all
I'm
good. But yeah, a ton of very interesting stuff that that these chains can do. It's a giant physics puzzle, which then brings us back to Cass. Cass, what are you doing?
Okay.
Fuck him
Okay.
up.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action. No, not my bonus action. I'm going to take my movement and use my action to dash
Okay.
to get.
Ooh. Holy shit.
Okay.
And I am going to unfortunately drop Bless. Sorry, guys. And I am going to use my
Salute the blood.
bonus action to cast Compelled Duel,
Ooh.
which if he fails the wisdom save, which is a 14 wisdom save, not only gives him disadvantage on all attack rolls against creatures other than me, but he must make a wisdom saving throw each time he attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from me.
Ooh. So cool.
You fucked
Trying to
me.
keep him over here.
you fucked me. Okay, what's the save again?
It is a 14 wisdom saving
14
throw.
wisdom save. Again, we got that +4, so this has to be a 9 or lower.
Yeah. I'm sorry about the bless, you guys. I don't
It's
think
okay.
anyone got to use it.
It's fine. It's fine.
We got the Drew rolls, baby. Okay, with a 3 on the die. How do you compel duel with this seeming like the only common this thing speaks? The only words this thing seems to speak is the chains that bind. So what do you say to this thing to compel it to duel?
I come up like right behind him and I kind of like swivel around him to like kind of mad talking him, and I jingle my armor and I go, "Oh, the chains that bind!" Oh. Since I don't have action to attack, I just kind of stand there with my rapier and shield and
are
brace
a-
myself.
You are a fucking asshole.
This
Oh, the chains that bind. That's all I can say.
you rattle your armor and you watch this thing kind of cock its head at you, and you're able to watch it go, and it shimmies back towards you in some kind of like
Birds of
like
Paradise.
animalistic display of dominance as it's getting ready to as it will attack you on your next
Like
turn.
two peacocks lifting up their feathers.
Like the birds in the they do dances.
Hawthor, so and is that your turn?
That is my turn.
I
Yes.
got it. So just remind me of those effects once we come to you, because this thing is gonna want to kick the shit out of you. I'm just gonna let you know that right
Fair
now.
enough.
Hawthor, as
Fair
you see this
enough.
kind of like weird display of masculine dominance between a demon and a pretty boy, what do you do?
Listen, this is not the first time I've seen this kind of display.
All the pirates just fucking hitting the shake.
Okay. I want to fly to where Green is.
Okay.
And can I, like... Do I have claws? Hang on. I don't think I do.
You have teeth. Your bite attacks technically do fire damage.
What?
Will that work on the chains?
Anything's possible if you roll above an 18.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
You're just breathing fire on them. You're just
No,
like,
Drew and I
Little
workshopped
bit.
it, and it's not fire. It's more like heat. Like when she breathes out, it's like a mirage, like a ripple in the air.
Yeah.
It's more like a
cool
brand
as
than a brand.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Okay.
Could you fucking imagine being Green in this situation and watching a crazed motherfucker on a broom start like chipmunking? Okay, so what do you do?
I was thinking more so like, can I get my hand in between her and the chains and start pulling them, or I don't know. I'm not very strong. How do I do this? Fuck.
So that would be so
My
that
shield. Can I like wedge my shield in between her and the chains, and like give her some like breathing room, or like help her slip out?
Okay, that's a super cool idea. So here's how we're gonna frame that.
I will cast guidance on myself to help myself.
Give me
with
an
this.
athletics check with advantage, and I want you to beat a 13. Okay.
I'm gonna can I use my can I cast guidance on myself? It's a cantrip. You can say no. It's okay.
If you want that to be the one thing you do, like besides this, you want that to be the other thing, you can do that. Like a bonus action kind of way of doing that. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. But you gotta be a 13 with advantage.
Is this an attack or an athletics?
Nope.
I got a 10.
You got a 10?
I rolled an 8 and a 3.
Hathor, you realize there are benefits and there are negatives to you being on the broom. The one benefit is an incredible amount of speed and maneuverability.
Yeah.
One of the negatives is so much power comes from your legs that not having that accessible to you puts you at a significant disadvantage for athletics. And so although it's a very good idea, and you can certainly retry that if you want, as you try to jam the shield up into...
Okay.
Like up into like where her stomach and chest is, she Green actively looks down to you and can't really speak because again she's kind of being choked right now. But she goes, ugh, and she tries to press her hands further into the wall to give you more slack to do that.
Yeah.
And it's only about a quarter of an inch too thin for you to get it up there. Make sense?
Okay. Can I just then put my shield back where it belongs, take her by the face, and say, "We're getting you out. We're bringing you home to your mothers."
She red eyes, obviously crying. You can see like the chains, like a red abrasion mark around her neck. She just like open mouth, can't speak, struggling to breathe, goes and just nods, happy to see you.
I will get you through this.
Is very happy to see you. Yes, 100%.
That's my turn.
Okay, that's your turn. Hathor, we then move down to Sherry. Sherry, what are you doing?
Okay.
Strong.
I'm gonna go. Do I have the sense that Rattle is distracted? Do I see them doing their dancey dance?
You do see it? Yeah, I'm doing my dance. You do see that, yes.
Great. Then, with that distraction, I'm gonna take a swing and try to break the chain in front of me.
Okay, absolutely awesome. Now, again, as I said, like certain weapons are more effective than others. That DC is going to be 17 for you as well. Only 5 hit points, but you got to meet a DC 17 for the AC with the attack roll. Make sense?
You got this.
Okay. Yep, that's 24 to hit.
Hell yeah! Give me a quick give me a damage roll. Yeah, it's got to beat a 5.
And I add fire damage to this because of my Crimson Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck. Yes.
D6, and then where's my Crimson Right? An extra D4 of damage. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage total. Sherry,
Yeah.
as Rattle is distracted, how do you break this chain? As I'm going to take it off of the map.
I think it's like it's as silent as she is. It's no nonsense. Since the demon is distracted, she just hefts her sword up into an arc and then just slashes down onto the chain.
Everything becoming taut because of where Rattle is as you... It's like a whip that is being cracked as it flies. Hathor, like maybe like 3-4 inches behind you, it flies behind you, and immediately you are able to see Rattle go, "The chains that bind," and recognize that one of the you recognize this, Hathor. A chain around her neck and a chain around her chest, but one chain like in between her legs leading into the wall. You watch that chain go slack. That was the chain connecting her to Rattle, and although there are probably other chains like behind the walls connecting that, she is 1/3 of the way free. Okay?
Okay.
Absolutely killer. Sherry, excellent. Anything else you want to do?
And then now that he's in range, I'm gonna can I do it?
2 attacks.
It's like no. level
3, baby.
Fuck.
Level 3.
But,
Level 3.
bonus action, I'm gonna heft a Blood Curse of Bloated Agony at Rattle. I'll remind you of this Drew, but he has disadvantage on strength and dex checks, and he takes 1d8 necrotic damage if he makes more than one attack on his turn.
Okay. Wow. And that just
Level
that,
3.
that just
holy
goes, right?
shit.
That just happens?
Yeah, that just happens. It lasts until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So
Unless I want to amplify
So right
it.
now I'm dealing with a Compel Duel and with a
Yeah.
Bloated Agony, correct?
Yes,
So-
I'll remind you of it all.
Thank you
but-
so much. Really do appreciate that. As Sherry, you're able to, as you cut the chains binding Rattle to this room, you are able to Mad Dog him right into the eyes, and whatever kind of infernal muscular tissue this thing has underneath its bagged head, you watch as his head begins to bloat up like it has an infection, as the chains wrapping around keeping the bag in place begin to crush his skull because of the growth that's occurring. As imagine again, it's like when you have like a brain swelling. It is horrendously painful. He is distracted. That was an excellent move.
That's my turn.
That's your turn.
Fucking
Excellent
scary.
turn. Blurso, what are you doing?
Alrighty. I'm just gonna run towards him and shoot at him with a
Shoot him with a crossbow. No
Let's
problem.
go.
Let's
I forgot
go,
until
Borso.
second by
Let's go, Blurso.
story earlier this session that I have one of those.
You are all good.
Have
You
it.
just remember you also have magic. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, we'll say that you were able to go right to there. Actually, no, never mind. You're able to go right to there. And you're able to lean around the post and shoot make an attack roll for me.
Get his ass.
Stop his ass. Twist his dick.
Twist his dick.
Flick his balls.
18 hit.
18 absolutely hits. Roll damage.
We got, oh boy, that's a 2 piercing damage.
2 piercing damage. The first damage done as you take
1d8.
aim for his head. As you loose a crossbow bolt, it lands directly into his swollen skull as his head inhumanly and turns to look at you, Blurso.
Oh, geez.
Anything as a bonus
Okay.
action? Anything else you want to do?
Nah, I trust my teammates that if anything, I don't know, if he starts charging at me, that they can just grab onto a chain or something from behind, and then I'll be good.
Okay, sounds good. And also, just to let you know, just make sure to look over your spells, see if there's anything you want to do next turn to fuck this dude up. Make sense?
I guess I just slightly prepare myself to like juke behind this pillar.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
If worse comes
Standing
to
there, you
worst.
got some partial cover from that. Absolutely excellent. End of the round once again. I'm making another d20 roll. As a 10. That is good.
What is this?
Perfect.
Are these death saving throws?
Yes, they are.
Fucking shit.
For the guy that's currently underneath you guys. Yes.
Does anyone remember what the roll was last time?
It was 13.
it was
It
a
was 13.
success.
He did 2 successes.
Sick.
As
I'll get him. I'll get him. Don't worry.
Rattle looking over to, because let's be very honest here, Blurso just shot him in the back of the head. That's not great. But Cass is challenging him as the King of Chains, and that simply cannot stand. And so Rattle is going to make an attack roll against Cass. Now with Compel Duel, is it affected at all by that? Now I'm gonna go to Sherry next to ask about that, but
For attacking me, I don't think it is.
okay,
No, yeah, for me, he just attacks me like normal.
got it. What's
Can I
up?
use my reaction to just use Godly Grace? Hang on. Wait, no, wrong one. Hang on. I have a thing where I can distract it if it attacks an ally within 30 feet of me. You have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
With that, let me check in with Kate real quick about the blood curse, because I want to hear what that's going to do. So attacking Cass, so nothing from Compel Duel. Kate, what would the blood curse do?
That only if he tries to make any strength or dex checks, he has disadvantage, or if he makes more than one attack, he takes 1d8 necrotic.
Okay, let me just double check the card right here. Okay.
Maybe I might save. I don't know.
Okay, got it. So he is going to make more than one attack, so go ahead and roll that necrotic for me.
Sweet. That's 2 points of necrotic damage.
2 points, perfect, thank you. And then on the, I'll ask you this, Hawthorne, do you want to use that reaction on the first or second attack?
Second attack.
Do you on the second attack? Okay, got it.
Because then it will get the bloated agony will go off.
Okay, so so bloated agony went off, so the blood curse just took effect, so we're all good there. Compelled duel, we're all good there, and the reaction taking place on the next attack. Got it, all good. So it's going to make two attacks that you cast. The first one's going to be a physical attack. Gotta beat a 18. That is a 17 on the die, plus a certain number. It definitely is going to win that.
Oh, like 17! Let's go!
Let's go!
Well, it's also the modifier to all that, you know. And then we got...
Oh, that was a lot of dice. I don't like the sound of that.
You compelled the duel.
Cassie, you're able to... as you're rattling your armor still, faster than you can probably comprehend, just from a... almost like a psychic connection with these infernal chains. Rattle is able to, almost like in like an anime like dodge style, move his chest and head out of the way as a hooked chain flies towards you, and to stop the rattling of your breastplate, hooks into your collarbone and then exits out of the front of your chest as you take 14 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sweet mama.
Now with that, give me a quick strength saving throw and beat a 13 for me.
You have advantage on that, Cass.
Fuck yes, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, that is a 19.
Luckily and very quickly, as you can feel... as you're, again, feet planted on the ground, you writher in pain from having this thing just pierce into your body. And as you're able to get a hand onto the hook, you just feel yourself move about maybe 2 or 3 inches towards the pillar that Rattle's right next to, as you're able to and curve it and get it out of your body, and you are not restrained by that attack.
Ooh.
However, the chains that bind, the second attack is now coming towards you, which with Hawthorne... Yes.
Distracted, it has to make a wisdom saving throw of 14.
Okay, got it. Again, 9 or lower.
Okay.
That is sadly an 11 on the die
okay.
plus 4.
Okay, so
Thank
the
you,
second
though.
attack is gonna go off.
The attack
Boo.
the attack is going to go off, and where I'm strategizing as well. Give me 1 second here, as I just need to think about where exactly that would... Oh, perfect. As you kind of wrench that hook out of you, you watch as Rattle's chest, the chains kind of binding his torso, go, and they lunge towards you. Please give me a DC 14 strength or dex save.
Strength or dex? Let's do dex. Let's roll.
Dexy, you're so dexy.
I'm so dexy.
You're so
DC 14.
I'm so dexy. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
The most dexy ever.
As this, the chain links try to latch into your armor and your leather straps, and you're able to get your hand onto Rattle's chest and abs again. This figure is incredibly tall, as you just feel pulsating, angry, adrenaline-fueled muscles as you push off, as you realize that Rattle has the ability to bind people to himself. And you just resisted that. That was Rattle's 2 attacks, and he is going to try to move away from you guys now. Is that so with Compelled Duel, how does that work?
If he moves more than 30 feet away, to do that, he has to succeed on a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so what's going...
And if he succeeds, his movement isn't restricted for this turn, but the spell is still there, so he still has to do it on the next turn.
Okay, perfect. So he has to make a Wisdom saving throw. What was the DC of that again? 14. God, I am actively listening, by the way. I'm just... This is a whole fucking Rube Goldberg machine that I'm trying to keep track of in my head.
There's a lot going on. You're all good.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I get on the die. That's gonna be a 21 total. So he's able to move away from you. as he recognizes that you are not binded to him, and he looks left and he recognizes the chain is now down and sees Allatour going for Green Stevens and is going to, with again those 2 slots, he's going to 1 down to the pillar here and then 1 directly to the pillar right there. And Allatour, as you are holding on to the head of Green Stevens, you're able to watch as the chains begin moving and begin choking. Once again, she has lost 1 slot. Okay.
I'm also going to real quick make a concentration check for Compelled Duel.
Okay, sounds good.
14. Oh no.
Compelled Duel is gone, bestie.
Oh,
I rolled a 3.
no.
Sometimes,
It was good while it lasted.
It was good while it lasted.
Okay. With that being Row's turn, we got Cass. We got Cass again. Then with Allatour on deck. What are you doing, Cass?
Okay. I am going to... Let's see.
What are you gonna you?
What am I?
Maybe put some lay on hands on that guy below us.
Can we, is he like a full, he's in like the middle part?
Yes, he's in the middle part, roughly 2 stories below you.
2 stories down. Okay.
20 feet
Okay.
or
20 feet, yeah.
I have a thing for this. I can do a thing. So these hallways, it's like open and we can just like jump down.
Yeah. So there's a half wall. Oh wait, no, wait.
What is this? What is this?
Secrets.
No, cut that. No.
Cut the cameras.
You didn't see it at all.
Well, I didn't post.
The fucking. I opened this new owlbear sucks. This sucks. Okay. Yes, 20 feet below you. Fuck me for being prepared, I guess.
You hear that, John Albert?
yes.
Fuck you.
Yes, get rid. Yes, Albert. I'm making this a goddamn short. Fucking. But quick pause on D&D. Remove the fucking manually adding people system. I'm getting regs. I'm getting mad. And also, fucking different sessions should be able to exist simultaneously. Fuck you. That's the whole thing. Gamer rage. Oh, Christ. Okay.
Ugh.
With all of that, so to answer your question, maybe? I don't remember what was asked.
Question was.
I don't think you even asked anything.
20 feet down, you have something to pop the fuck off with, correct?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sweating now. I got like legitimately mad.
Okay, I am going to use my movement to get bleh to the place to here.
Okay.
I wasn't measuring shit. That's probably 30 feet.
it might just be your
10.
screen, Drew. Like it might just be mirroring what you show on your desktop.
5, 10.
No, so,
15, 20,
no, because I opened a different tabs. That wasn't what that one was.
No, but it might like because when you open different tabs like on here, like it goes to that. Like if you hit new tab, like click new tab.
I'll test that out a little bit later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cass is doing cool shit.
I don't remember how the math for jumps works in D&D, but I am going to like bleed in a little bit, run over, and I'm going to use my channel divinity Peerless Athlete as a bonus action, which gives me for the next 10 minutes advantage on strength and dexterity checks. I can carry, push, and whatever twice as much weight, but most importantly, the distance of my long and high jumps increases by 10 feet.
Okay, awesome.
So I am going to use my action to dash and leap down into the abyss.
You want to leap down into the abyss.
Yes.
Once again, red fire all around you. And I'm going to switch up the music real quick, and then we're going to take a quick break after we kind of do this little scene. Make sense? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah.
One moment. Cass. I'm gonna say with all of that kind of compounded together, you're able to, and you're able to hop down 20 feet, you know, a quick slide to the edge, hop over the half wall, all of that stuff. Not an issue at all getting down there. As you are able to land, You are right, basically, you are 2 feet away from this guy currently laying there. He has passed 2 death saves, he has failed none, and he is currently unconscious, bleeding. What do you do?
I used my movement action and bonus action, so I am like moving to heal him when I can. But I just kind of, for the moment, I guess, kneel down next to him and see if he looks anything like the mayor. I assume this must be the mayor's son.
Yes. So as you grab him by like the shoulder and the hip, just to flip him like onto his back, just like kind of checking him and everything like that, you are able to see. Your hands immediately begin touching like softer, kind of like satin clothing. You are able to see a structural resemblance to the mayor and the mayor's wife as well, and you recognize this to be Isaac. This is the mayor's child. Give me a quick medicine check as you're just kind of scanning him up and down.
Where's my medicine? Where is my medicine? My medicine is so bad.
You're so wise.
I'm so wise. I'm so incredibly wise. 14.
A 14. As you're able to look this guy up and down with a 14, give me 1 second just to make sure I have everything in tow here. You look him up and down with a 14. Suddenly, all around you, like apparitions, like ghosts, figures begin to appear to your north and your south and your west and your east. And you are able to recognize these figures. Again, from the stories that you have read and all the education that you have done. And you're able to recognize these figures as fey creatures, similar to the Leshy. But where the Leshy seemed old and wise and collected, like he was cleaning up his small little territory, these figures look furious, and they look bruised, and they look cut. The clothing that they wear, if they wear clothing at all, is disheveled. You see their shoulders hunched over, and they're breathing very heavily. Almost as if these creatures have been fighting for a very long time. As these apparitions begin to appear around you, you are able to see the 4 braziers around this theater begin, and you're able to watch as the flames erupt and illuminate the entire room in a sickening red light. You watch as a figure a figure is standing in the flames with no legs, like from the waist up, being built from the fire itself. A handsome figure, humanoid-esque but changed, red skin, white hair. You're able to see an elaborate robe and bells hanging from a leather strap around their chest. And at least to you, without needing no check whatsoever, this looks like some kind of announcer, some kind of herald of something. And what you're able to hear is this figure says, "For the crowd!" And these apparitions begin moving towards you in a combative way. With that 14 medicine check, Allatour and Cass. Allatour, you're able to pick this up very quickly as kind of Green and you are struggling to get her out of these chains. And as you're able to watch as, like, you know, her fists are moving around, just trying to find some, like, little loose area to get her out of here, you look down to her hand. And, of course, she has dirt and gravel. Her clothes are disheveled. She looks hungry and thirsty, and she's not looking great right now. But of all of the cuts on her hand, on like her arms and her face and her hands, you're able to see that her front 2 knuckles look bloodied and bruised. And as you are turning the mayor's son over, Cass, you're able to recognize that he is bleeding from a wound on the side of his mouth. And you're able to see a few teeth littering the tiled floor underneath you. It almost looks like, for some reason, he has a broken jaw. and we're gonna take a quick break before we come back.
What the fuck?
What is happening?
We all having a good time?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oui,
and
oui.
yes, excellent. Now, with all of the, also, I'd like to make a formal apology to John Albert. I apologize for my outburst before, but we will be. I'm gonna get a little bit of prep work done off screen. I hope everybody's having a good time. We will see you in a couple minutes. Okay?
Woo! That.
And we are back. A quick look at the no good, very bad situation that Cass has found himself in. The four apparitions of this announcer in all of the, I guess in all of the braziers, with Cass not knowing which one is the true one and which one are like apparitions, as well as these 4 fey creatures, which are it's an Alp, a Bantray, a Baganik, and a Bullywug. All of them look beat down, exhausted, but murderously at Cass, who has now entered into this area. But we're gonna switch back over to everybody else as we then cut over to Hathor. Hathor, what are you doing?
Okay, I can do this.
I believe in you.
Okay. Sorry, the music's not loading. Hold on.
You're good. As Rattle is going to hone in on you and is going to probably try to fuck you up as you are trying to take that which is binded.
Okay. Can I try to get the shield in and then cast a spell?
Get the shield in. I will allow that, yes.
Okay. I will try and jam the shield in again.
Okay. Athletics check with advantage, beat a 13.
Okay. I rolled 2 2s. Never mind.
Roll 2 2s. Okay, the shield idea is not panning out, Hathor. But Green again is like, thank you for trying, and it's just very appreciative.
Oh, honey.
The effort is being recognized.
I want to look
Ow.
down at where Cass is. So you said these fake creatures looked angry.
Yes.
Do they look like magically enchanted to be angry?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. That's a 12.
12. Infernal energy is never one of positive emotions, at least not
Okay.
usually.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay. Yeah. I am going to look down at Cass and centered on him in a 20-foot radius sphere around him. I'm going to cast Calm Emotions. They have to make charisma saving throws.
Let's
That include
go.
me.
It can choose to it can choose to fail if it wishes.
I do not wish.
You don't wish to have your emotions calmed?
No, I gotta stay ready.
Then fucking roll for it, dude.
I will. I'm so calm.
What is the save again?
14 charisma. They can choose to fail if they wish. If they're like being magically, you know.
All that is such a fucking. Thank you for reminding me of that, because all of these Fey apparitions choose to fail. As
I want to pump divine energy into it to counter and balance out the infernal.
as you watch as the announcer with multiple names, because I don't want you knowing which one is the real one, but these 4 apparitions all around you, he is the only one to succeed the role, as he looks back towards these apparitions who Cass, you're able to see as, like, again, they look tired, they look worn down, they look beaten to hell. And with these like heavy breathing, they all just kind of take a step back away from you, and they put their backs like up against like some kind of like weird like iron bar separator between the theater, between the stage and the crowd. And you watch as these apparitions go. This apparition goes for the crowd and like tries to make them furious and tries to make them fight you, as he is unable to do so. Hawthor legitimately might have just saved Cass's life. That is so good. What a smart idea.
Hawthor is just looks down and shouts, "Choose your freedom."
Okay. Okay, so Hawthor, anything else? Any movement?
I will, seeing that my shield is not helping with green, I'm just going to equip it again and turn to face Rattle and Infernal. I'm just going to say, your prize is mine, and I will make you watch as I take her, to like taunt him to come closer to me.
Hears all of that and comes up with the most gut-wrenching, piercing roast of all time by saying, "The chains that bind," and is going to, as we then cut down to Sherry. Sherry, what are you doing?
So we can see down into the abyss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, it's not an abyss, it's a 20-foot drop. I want to make that very clear.
I'm calling it the abyss because I think that's funny. Okay, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 10 feet bleep blop, and I'm gonna attack this chain right here. The one that Rattle is sitting on.
You're such a smart and pretty lady. I fucking love that. Okay, go ahead.
Oh fuck. What was that's a 18 to hit.
That hits. That yes, that hits. Roll damage. You gotta beat a 5.
Okay.
God.
This is still fire, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, lasts while I hold it. Slashing plus fire.
Okay.
11 points of slashing damage, 2 points of fire damage, 13 points of damage total.
Holy shit. I'm actually gonna say that is so much damage to the chains that I'm actually gonna say that half of that damage actually hurts Rattle himself because of how shocking that is. If you guys have ever gone golfing before, there's sometimes if you like hit a root, the vibrations going up the club will go into your like wrists and your forearms and your shoulders, and it just stings, it just shakes your bones.
Owie.
That's what happens to Rattle as you come up and you see like trapeze artists like suspended in between like these two posts. Is it the same kind of motion as before, or do something different?
Nope, just the same one.
Just the same one? You cut the first chain, Rattle immediately moves around you, you turn around, and with like 3 or 4 steps, you go, okay. As you snap that, give me 1 second just to figure out what's gonna happen now. Well, first of all, it's like a Wile E. Coyote moment as he goes, and then falls directly down. As Rattle is no longer connected to any of the chains, I need to switch the map over now.
He has disadvantage on Dex and Strength checks. While he's falling.
Okay, you are so lucky, Darby, because
oh no.
Conveniently enough, because again, it's not an abyss, it's a 20-foot drop, and the reason it is funny, but Rattle does then enter your battlefield as you're able to, you hear blink, blink, and then you're able to watch as Rattle falls 20 feet down. He's gonna take, actually roll 2d6 for me right now, Kate.
10.
Of course.
Yeah.
I roll my way and you roll your way. It's the way that it goes.
My fear was that he was gonna fall on me.
No,
That's what I thought was gonna happen too.
So luckily he was too far north.
Yeah.
But Rattle's down here now, and I'm going to.
Does he also have to calm his emotions?
No,
it's
I'm gonna say that he's outside. Actually, you know what? Just to be clear,
a field. It's Christmas.
He passes.
Okay.
Okay, got it. So that was Sherry's turn. So Sherry, that's your attack. Any more movement? Any bonus action?
Yeah. Can I have the other map back? I'm sorry.
Can you have the map back? Not a problem at all.
Yeah, just because I have two options here.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, Rattle.
Bye, Rattle. So that was 10 feet of my movement. Can I? Ooh. Wait, no, because I use my attack. Yeah. Yeah. What do we have here? In Celestial, I will call to Hathor, and say, "Do you have her?"
What do you mean?
The woman. Can you help the woman?
I'm trying. I'm not strong.
Okay, then I'm coming. Then I will go 20. Can I go 20 feet to Green Stevens, or do I have to like hop over these viewing areas?
Well, give me one. 5, 10, 15. So the closest.
I only have 20 feet of movement left. Okay,
so the closest you could get would be right here.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you? Because again, she's in between two walls. There is a connective thing to the stairway behind her, like the little stairway that would actually lead down to the area in case you didn't want to drop down 20 feet. But if you wanted to cut the chains, the easiest way to get there would be through the viewing area.
Okay. Yeah. So 20 feet gets me there.
Yep.
Okay. Then that's as far as I can go.
She can, hold on to my broom if she needs to.
I mean, that's as far as I can go because I used 10 feet to go cut that chain. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay there for now. And then still in Celestial, I'll say to Hathor, "Help the Honorable Viscount."
Got it.
Okay.
That's my turn. And the blood curse is dropped.
Is dropped? Okay.
Actually.
You want to cast it again?
Well, I can amplify it.
Oh. God, blood hunters are fucking wild, man.
Yeah, because I haven't used a bonus action. Yeah, you know what? I'll amplify it. So the same curse, it lasts for a minute, and it can make a con saving throw, DC 13 to end the curse. At the end of its turn.
End of its turn. God, okay, thank you for that. All right.
No problem, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, that's my turn.
Perfect, excellent, great job. Great. Oh my God, Kate, that was such a fucking. We love that shit. Okay, that then takes us to Blurso.
I definitely run over and just peek down and see what I can see.
As you rush over and peek down, you are able to see this. You're able to see this clusterfuck of a situation right there.
Nice. Hooray. Does it look to me like I would have any luck trying to jump atop the demon? Like if I wanted to jump down onto the demon.
Which one? So currently Rattle is too far north for you. The announcers are right now in the theater in the actual braziers, basically made out of flames, and there are also Fey apparitions that look like they're taking a little bit of a 5-minute break in between rounds. Make sense?
Take 5, everybody. Thank you, 5.
Gee. See, none of my magic is really that helpful in combat.
You do also realize that Cass has no way out of the theater right now.
Yeah, how far of a drop down? What was again? 20
feet.
Alrighty. God, that's 2d6 of damage. We have 10 HP. I'll jump down.
Okay, you jump down. Give me a quick acrobatics check. Do you want to use the chains to slow your descent?
Yeah, I was just going to ask if I could do that. I'm going to try and grab the chains.
Give me an acrobatics check, beat a 5. What'd you get?
7.
You got a 7? You beat a 5, correct?
Woo!
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're kind of cutting in and out a little bit, just to let you know.
Sorry.
Blur, you're able to get to this viewing window. You're able to kind of put yourself up and in there, and you realize you're directly above the theater as you are able to grab onto the chains with both hands, and although it's a little bit slippery, it doesn't look too clean. You kind of do like swing back and forth a little bit. You are able to hear as you down 20 feet immediately, and pulling the chains with you, forming basically like making a V formation. I'm actually going to cut over to the other map really quickly. There are now 2 strands of chain, which do not need to be held by Blurso, as they're not being strung taut by anything. But there are now 2 strands of chains coming down like this. Let me just grab this. Coming down kind of like this, almost directly on top of Isaac. As Blurso, you enter into the theater battlefield. As there you are.
There he is.
My good time boy, my rotten soldier.
My sweet cheese.
Blur, you rock up. Anything else you want to do in terms of like attacking or anything like that? Any kind of checks you want to make?
I guess I just like hold a length of the chain, kind of like taut in my hands, and prepare to use that as kind of more of like a shield than a weapon, honestly, in case anyone attacks me.
Okay, sounds good. Excellent. As you kind of just like, so you just take like the dodge action basically, and just prepare yourself to be hit.
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
I'm guessing Cassadai's priority is going to be more climbing up out of here than actually fighting these guys, but we will see how that goes.
Makes sense. So Blur and Cass side by side, Isaac's body in between both of you. He didn't get healed up or anything, right?
Nope.
Not yet.
Did not have time.
I get to make a death saving throw.
No.
Okay.
You better not.
I'll make that right now, actually. 17, yeah, okay. Yeah, Isaac stabilizes.
Stabilize.
Yep, Isaac stabilizes. Perfect. Green is basically just sitting. Green is restrained, not comfortable, but sitting pretty because Rattle can no longer pull against the chains. So that's very convenient for her. So now I get to move down to Rattle and all of the enemies. Rattle.
2.
What?
They're not enemies anymore. They're taking a break.
I'm so chill.
You got it, yeah. So they're vibing. So, fun fact about this, which I can now tell you guys: if Rattle is not directly connected to a chain, Rattle has 5 feet of movement, significantly decreased. You're able to watch as like Rattle's legs are not really built to carry the immense weight of all the metal that's circulating around his body constantly. As you watch his like shaky knees, he's like, the chains that bind. It sounds like more, I guess you could say, like strenuous to even say those words now. Yeah, fucking very common Rattle L. As he moves,
and we get it, buddy. The chains that bind.
As he minds, and oh my god, wait a minute, I need to check on this. And then his attacks have a. Oh my god, you're right outside. His chain attacks, like just from his body, have a 15-foot reach. You are right outside of his attack radius. Now on the next turn, now also he can no longer okay, so actually we'll get onto that a little bit later. But with that, Rattle making his way towards you guys, that would be a significant problem for you guys when you guys are approaching. Alp, the Banshray, the Baganith, and the Bullywug all remain calm. They do nothing to fight that. They are happy for the respite. And I want Blur and Cass to give me insight checks or history checks.
Oh, Blur, make a charisma saving throw of 14.
Alrighty.
History or insight? Both
No, I rolled a nat 20.
incredibly average.
So.
You rolled a nat 20? You're not chill. You're good.
I got a 10 insight or history.
10 insight or
Probably
history, got it.
history.
12 history.
12 history. You guys, there's a moment of respite as you realize because I can't attack you with any of these people right now, and because, fun fact, nicknamed, we call him the announcer, it's Loudmouth, Big Shot, Shot Caller, and Mile a Minute, but the name of this demon is officially the Battle Demon. And you guys recognize something strange while you're down here. As Rattle is kind of stumbling towards you, as all of these fey creatures kind of get their backs against the walls, you realize that this stage has walls around it, but it's not walls like solid blocks of stone or like sheets of metal. You realize that it's iron bars about 8 feet tall. And you realize that to your north and your south, the gates that lead to like the walkways that like performers would probably walk down to get to the stage itself. There are iron gates, which are currently open, but there are iron gates separating the walkway from the stage itself. And you then also realize that the walkways also have these iron bars going about 8 feet into the air. This is a very, and you also realize that there are, there are braziers in each of the corners of this stage. This is all, like, that's a very weird construction for a theater. Does it kind of make sense? It's like, how rowdy are Allatour people that you need to keep the performers from the crowd, basically? You know what I'm talking about? No words on that, but we're just gonna keep on moving by. So with that, we then go back to the top of the round with Cass. Cass, what do you do?
Okay. Normally, Cass might be like, screw healing, make attacks, do the things. But Cass is so calm right now for some strange reason. So Cass is gonna look up at all these fey creatures, just like, and is just gonna put his hands on Isaac and do, will 15 HP max him out?
Yeah. 5 would max him out. Yeah, he's a commoner.
Excellent. Then I'm only gonna use 5.
Isaac's back up, baby.
Sick. I just say, be, and I just lean over and I say, be so fucking calm. We're here to help. Your dad sent us. I am the Honorable Viscount Cassiano Allen Pavel.
You say that, you some magical sweet healing comes across him, and you're able to hear as his jaw snaps back into place. As you're then able to hear as he just begins
clap a hand over his mouth.
Clap a hand over his mouth.
14 charisma saving throw.
+0.
Chill out. Chill out.
He sorry, he doesn't scream. He comes to and he goes, all right. Just immediately calm. No problem at all.
Excellent.
Better than a Xanax.
We can get out of here whenever you want, honestly. It's all gonna be okay. My name is Isaac,
right.
and honestly, Honorable Viscount, it's a pleasure to meet you. And
you too.
may I say that as a mayor's son, your armor is looking quite dashing today.
Oh my goodness, thank you. You know, your fine silks, it's killing it. Even with like the atmosphere, it's lovely.
Oi, pretty boys.
Yelling down.
Focus up.
We're chill.
We are straight chilling right now, my guy.
Yeah.
As
Where did your
okay,
priorities go?
so that was Cass all healed up. Any movement,
And
and you realize that with Blur holding the chain right there, you do have an opportunity to climb back up if you want.
I am going to. I'm not going to until Isaac does. I just say, when you can, get the fuck up these chains, and because this isn't great. Like, we're chill, but we should probably get a move on.
Anytime. I actually did some work pulling taffy, and so I'm not that bad at rope climbing. At least I think those will translate well. And so I'm gonna do my best to get those chains. Sound good?
Got, like,
Absolutely.
really beefy this part of his arms, but nothing else.
Nothing else.
His forearm
Just
is
the
all
arms.
veins. Like one paper cut puts this guy down. As
That's why he works with Taffy.
as Isaac is gonna commit himself to getting up those chains. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Cass, that was your turn. Nothing else.
Let
Can
me
you
see
do
if
divine
there's-
sense? And figure out where this fucking demon is?
That is an excellent idea. Thank you so much.
And tell me where it is so I can fucking blast it.
I don't know if lay on hands. They're both actions. I can't do it. I think about it and I continue to sit. I'm not sitting. I stand up at the very least once Isaac is healed, and I'm just kind of like, what?
You guys are.
Damon's
You
here.
guys vibe so hard. Rattle again is coming down the pipe directly towards
Oh,
you guys.
don't
Wanna-
like that
wanna-
one
wanna let
bit.
you know. Moving on down to Hathor. Hathor on the other map. Let me change it around because fuck
I'm
you,
gonna fly down.
Owlbear.
I'm gonna fly down. I'm gonna fly down.
You're flying down? Okay, no problem. So you're gonna leave green there.
Yeah, because Sherry's got her.
Okay.
You know. I would like to fly down. Can I try and figure out where the demonic presence is centered in the arena?
Give me an okay. I'm gonna say give me an Arcana check. You're gonna give it to me with advantage, and you have to beat a 17. Okay.
Ooh, baby, that's a 19.
It's a 19?
I rolled a 1 and a 19.
Let me actually then very quickly go over to here. I'm gonna take you off of the map. You and Green. Can I have that conversation?
She's much stronger than I am. You'll like her way better.
Green looks over, sees Sherry running. She nods. She goes, "Okay." And then Sherry is gonna run up. I'm going to then go over to the other map. It's gonna be it's real fucking it's a bit of a crowd down here.
I'm flying.
Chillin'. Welcome to the sphere.
I like how I don't think Hathor can get affected by calm emotions, so everyone else is like, woo. and she's
Everyone
like,
but
"What the
Rattle, because Rattle is still on the warpath. I want to make that very.
Rousseau is also not calm.
Yeah, right, because we're so rolled in at 20.
Pink, and we're gonna say that's
Rousseau's the designated driver of this trip.
everybody. You guys just came from smoking up with Weep, and you guys are smoking up in the middle of a fucking theater with more these people. Okay, Hathor, you're able to swing down very quickly, and because it's literally so crowded, we're gonna say that you're like above Cass and Isaac
Yes.
here. I literally
Yes.
cannot put you like a layer up. You know what I'm talking
It's
about?
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, so you swing on down. What do you do?
I rolled a. Hang on. I rolled a 19 Arcana check to figure out where the demon is.
Shit. Yeah, you did.
Thought I forgot.
Hathor, this is quite literally your physiology. Like, of course, not to be insulting towards that. It's just that you have infernal blood just as well as you have angel blood coursing through your veins. And so for you, it's not a matter of which one of these is real. It's which one of these do I feel the strongest kinship with.
Yeah.
And as you are looking around, let me, yes, as you're looking around, I'll just tell everybody because fucking 3/4 of the party is down here. And a partridge and a pear tree.
I'm also gonna point and
You're able to recognize that this demon right here, instead of it being just wisps of flames, does have a physical form. Loudmouth is the correct demon. It is the battle demon that seems to be pulling the strings around here.
Okay, Hathor is gonna look to him. Her eyes are gonna go completely gold.
Okay.
They're already gold, but they're gonna flash bright gold. And she's gonna go, "You!" and will charge up a hot pink guiding bolt to just.
Okay, whip him around.
Into his form.
Now, of course, being thin, being wispy still, this is going to be an armor class of 17, okay?
Okay.
You got it.
Does guiding bolt give me? Okay. 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 That's a 19.
That is okay, 19 hits. I'm going to tell you this right now. Loudmouth only has 20 hit points, and because it is radiant damage, it's going to be automatically doubled.
Okay. So that's 46.
Okay, he is dead. That is excellent.
Okay, hang on.
Come on, all ones. Come on, double snake eyes.
9. Oh, fuck. 18.
18 total.
Yeah.
As you...
Wait. Yes.
So it was 9 points of damage, and then double that to 18, correct?
No, I rolled 10d I rolled for 80. Wait, 1, 2.
The fuck? Oh my! We both just had strokes.
I rolled 86.
Okay.
And the total was 18.
And you got 18. Okay, sounds absolutely great. You look over and you just say you're, and as your eyes glow completely gold, you realize how absolutely incredible. Again, you woke up with this several days ago, and you watch as this glowing. It's almost like hard to look at as your eyes begin glowing so incredibly bright. As your arrow that has been kind of trailing around you is summoned out as it. And it takes away the other apparitions of Loudmouth and strikes directly into whatever evil, corrupted soul Loudmouth has, puncturing through as he is on the verge of death. And oh yes, what's up?
The next attack on him has advantage.
Excellent. And I will also say that you guys are able to watch as Loudmouth for the crowd and tries to kind of get those words out again. You watch as all of the Fey spirits up against the walls, their mirage-esque forms begin to flicker.
There's nothing Hathor hates more than somebody who takes away people's free will.
With that, we then cut. Is that all you want to do?
Can I? No, I can't bite him. That's not.
No, so that's an attack, sadly.
Bonus action. What the fuck do I have as a bonus action? Nothing. I'm a spellcaster. God damn it. I would like to use my movement to pick Isaac up. Well, no, I flew down 20 feet.
20 feet, so you got 40 feet left, okay.
But once I get over like a certain amount of weight, I go to 30 feet of movement with the broom.
That's still enough to get you up because there's only 20 feet.
Yes. You'd be out of any kind of like combative range of these people.
Just cause like he's a little bit of a he's gonna get the shit kicked out of him if I don't do this. I and put him where green is.
Yep. So you guys, you guys very quickly got.
I'm
he's
trying
like,
also to. There you go.
A magic broom ride. This is turning out to be. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was pretty scared like 20 minutes ago, and then she beat the shit out of me, but now I'm having a pretty good time, honestly. And Hathor, you and throw his body over the broom, and like fully he's it's like right on his waist, legs on one side, torso on the other. He's like, and now I'm getting folded like a letter as you just begin elevating upwards as
honey, this is nothing close to that. I promise you.
Hey, he looks at you and goes, "Hey, yo." Now, of course, I still love the lady directly above me, but I gotta respect the hustle as you guys and just disappear from the map.
I'm also just like trying to stay out of like attack range too, because calm emotions is concentration.
Yes. Very, very wise, incredibly wise decision. As you and Isaac elevate up, we then go down to.
I'm just like, Blur, get him! He's right over there.
Sherry, what are you doing?
Big. Please.
I'm getting the map up because I love you. All right, there you go.
Thank you. Okay, so you said the last two chains are around her chest and her throat.
Yes.
Are they both connected at the same point?
So no, but I'll make a deal with you right now.
Okay.
So the DC of these chains for you is a 17. Okay. Presumably you want to attack these chains, correct?
Yes.
If you meet a 17, if you go from 17 to 19, you're able to hit one of the chains, and with your damage rolls, basically break one of them. If you get above a 21 on your attack roll, I'll allow you to hit both of the chains at once.
I'll take that deal.
Okay.
I will approach. Do I get a sense that if I cut the chains, she'll immediately fall?
I will say that you are, even though this woman is, like, let me put this in perspective for you. This is a heavier set woman. Your sword probably weighs as much as this woman does. So I'll say that if you're able to cut her out in one swing, you're going to be able to, with one hand, reach out, grab her, and just kind of pull her, basically.
Okay, yeah, cool. Then, yeah, I'll move up closer to her, and in broken Allatour, I just say, Hello.
Bonjour.
That's it. Her hand's pinned against the wall, and she goes, "Okay."
I try cut chain.
Yes. Bonjour. Just fully like.
Okay, here I go.
Pop off, queen. Get a nat 20. Or get a nat 1 and cut her straight in half. What'd you get?
12.
You know what? Actually, okay.
Can I have advantage?
Yeah, I'm going to allow you to try again because we were all. I'm gonna say we were laughing and that affected the dice rolls somehow.
You are chained up in a whatever this is, and this huge beefy woman you with her sword to cut the chains and just says, "Hi, okay." You're
Okay. Oh god. Okay, give me your fat roll.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Here I go.
Here I go. 21.
Oh, okay. 21.
21.
Okay,
Yeah.
my god. Now that is actually so epic because okay, so now you're gonna roll your damage rolls. Okay, so do me a favor and roll damage and try to get above a 10.
Great. Okay. I got exactly 10.
Exactly 10? Awesome. You're able to say that, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Green looks and says, also Moss, no problem at all. With kind of like
I feel insane.
the chains kind of go around. She looks at you and like you physically before you said anything, in her mind she was like, this is the perfect woman to get me out of here, absolutely. And the moment you open up your mouth, she went, okay, well, let's hope she's stronger than she is fluent. But with one, you kind of like recognize that and you go, and then with two hands on your sword, you're able to, and the chains fall away, and with one of your hands, with the backswing, you grab into the center of her chest and pull her into the room as she she coughs and she looks at you and she goes, we have to get to Isaac, and looks to you.
Have they not floated up?
Yes.
I threw him onto the thing. Right
Yep.
next to her.
As Hawthor and Green then as Hawthor and Isaac then begin emerging out from the chasm.
Was it just Isaac or was it Hawthor and Isaac?
It was Isaac and Hawthor, yeah. As
Okay.
Hawthor just kind of waves, I guess, a little bit, as Isaac looks over and sees Green and goes, Green? That's absolutely... And then the radius wears off as he goes, Green? That was... You motherfucker! You beat me up! With all that... Calm motions wears off. We're then going to cut to...
Wait, no.
Yes, okay, what's up?
As I grab her and pull her in, I just kind of like lightly push her onto this couch over here and Allatour, I say stay.
She sits down. I'll bring Hawthor in.
I'm gonna grab the broom and like pull Isaac off.
Yeah, that is totally cool. You're able to Isaac. Yeah, Isaac's like, you fucking. And tries to like calm himself down a little bit. You grab Isaac and throw him on the couch next to Green.
Yeah, I point at the both of them and Allatour and I say, stay.
They both look to you and they recognize just like your incredible authority. They both look at you and they kind of go like, that's not the word for stay, but yeah, we get it. Yeah, we're not moving. And with that, Blurso, think about what.
Wait.
What's up?
Sorry.
More stuff?
And with the rest of my movement, I jump down.
You jump down.
Yes.
Let's go, bestie.
Can I? Am I angled in a way to like land on Rattle, or no? Is he too far away? If I were to jump from where I am,
You land behind him.
okay, that's fine.
Okay, not a problem. Let me just put Sherry up in this bit, and we're going to.
Do you need to make any kind of anything?
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check real quick.
Okay. Acrobatics?
Yes.
That's a 4.
That's a 4.
Bestie, no.
Sweet snap.
Okay,
Both your
here I
ankles.
go.
Sherry, you take 8 points of falling damage.
That's fine. That's fine.
As you say that, you look so badass, and these two people, like, you say stay on the couch, they just get up very quickly and watch you jump, and then you kind of roll an ankle, kind of fall to your
Yeah.
side a little bit, but then you are able to get yourself back up to your feet.
That's right.
Perfect.
No one saw that.
Blurso, what are you doing?
That's our savior right there.
Alrighty.
Perception check about it. I don't see it.
First, I'm going to
Exactly.
ask the group. I don't know if Sherry's within earshot, but at least cast. Are we fighting or leaving?
Kill that demon right there. He's got 2 hit points left.
Am I
Alrighty,
still
I'll
really
do that.
calm? Because I'm just like,
I think so.
whatever, man.
Yeah, I'm holding concentration on it.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the one that Half was referring to.
Okay, you go for loudmouth. How do you attack him?
I take out my daggers and I attack him with my daggers.
Okay, perfect.
Let's go.
Because you then would also have offhand, you can give me 2 attacks.
Oh boy, alrighty.
You have
One
advantage.
of
You
those
have
is
advantage on the
19 to
first
hit.
attack.
The other one is 5 to hit.
19 hits. First one hits. So you're gonna roll me a. So your damage is right there. You need to beat a 2.
It's a 3.
A 3.
Yeah. Yes.
Blurso, you recognize these fey creatures against the walls, against these like iron bars, and you're able to see the last, again, this apparition remaining right in front of you. And as you rush forward with your dagger, from the picnic that you're stomping over as you do it, as it seems like this is where Isaac and Green kind of had their little ceremony, you are able to watch as from a spilled bottle of wine, half of its contents still horizontal within it, you watch as it is pulled out of the mouth of the bottle, and it trails around your wrist and trails around the hilt of the dagger, and as you plunge it deep into the heart of this battle demon, in the back of your mind, you're able to hear, "Calm, they have not felt in hundreds of years." Calm they have not felt in hundreds of years. As you plunge this dagger deep into the demon, you're able to watch as in a satisfying pop and sizzle, it explodes without another word into ember and smoke. As not only does Loudmouth disappear, you're able to watch as the fey creatures all look to you, Blurso, and in a final act of thanks, they all nod, some clasp their hands, some give you a ceremonial bow, as each of the fey creatures begins disappearing from the battlefield.
Oh damn.
Incredible.
I wave goodbye.
As you wave goodbye, the bullywug does a very cartoonish bow and fizzles out of existence, as the only enemy remaining is Rattle to your north, unaffected by this. With that,
Okay.
you guys are able to. So that's your attack. Any movement you want to do? You want to get out of here?
If I can.
If you can, okay. Give me a quick acrobatics or athletics check to see if you can climb up the chain.
Actually, you know what? While the last enemy is down here, I'll just stay down here.
Okay, perfect. You're gonna stay down here. Excellent. With that, anything else you want to do?
Sorry.
No,
I was just gonna say. Sorry, no. I'm sorry.
I guess just like another like preparation to dodge if I have to.
Okay, so you wouldn't be able to dodge because that would be an action. But an excellent idea for your next turn if you're not sure what to do. Make sense?
Yeah.
Got it. And also, by the way, when we're done with this, we'll also go over your spell list, see if we can kind of find a way around around your non-combative stuff. You want to make it a little bit more useful, but we'll figure that out a little bit later. So then after Blurso, we then come down. Green and Isaac are sitting pretty. They're not doing shit. They are currently giving each other the cold shoulder right now. After all of that, we then come back to it would now be Rattle's turn. Rattle is going to attack you, Blurso, as you're the closest. Actually, let me actually just quickly do a perception check.
Perception check.
Where's
Yep.
the phobia of Shuri?
Never mind. Rattle is now going to attack Shuri.
That's fine. That's good. It's good. That's what I want.
Hit me with it.
Hit me with it.
See, I bet you won't. You won't.
I can take it.
I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna switch the music back over.
We're gods.
Glip and glop on me. Yeah, exactly. I can take it. We're gonna do a. I can get rid of that. Wow.
Blood curse is still up.
Got it. So what does
BT dubs.
So does it? Okay.
1d8 necrotic if he makes more than one attack on his turn.
Give me that 1d8.
8
That is
necrotic.
Wow. Incredible. First attack on you, trying to hit a 16.
Yes.
That is a natural 20.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I use my reaction to try and distract him?
With a natural 20, I'm going to say if you want to do that for the second one, because I already rolled that. But for the second one, absolutely. The nat 20.
I can take it.
Stop saying that.
Here I go.
Okay, here I
There goes
go.
my
My hero.
Watch her as she goes.
Rattle looks back to you, Sherry.
Mm-hmm.
And you recognize something. Not him.
Mm-hmm.
But you recognize the look that he gives you. And for some reason, similar to how Weep looked at you when first encountering you, there's a look of recognition. But where Weep had a calm interaction with you, right after you're able to notice that Rattle remembers you from somewhere, you see infinite hatred flash from behind his eyes. And you watch as his chest opens up with chains, as everything around him begins to, and like a blender, he descends upon you. With your sword up, now I want to make this very clear. You are not weak in any means, and as you kind of ready yourself, Cass and Blur, you're able to watch as Sherry moves in a blur of speed and strength. As you are, with your gauntlets blocking your face and your neck, and your sword goes up and your sword goes down, and you're docking and you're ducking and you're spinning and you're jumping and you're flipping and you're avoiding these chains. But maybe like 6 seconds pass by as these chains, red hot, are licking against your thighs and your midsection and your chest and your shoulders and your cheeks. You come away from this as you realize this is a being which you are going to, which you have the ability to overtake. But as you kind of stand and you back away by about 5 feet, you have to press your sword, the tip of it, into the rock beneath you to hold yourself up as you take 24 points of piercing damage.
24?
24, yes.
Can you still take it?
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
I'm good.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh,
Wait, we can check on the campaign.
as you're holding
That's
yourself,
the app I'm pulling up right now.
that is that was the nat 20. A second attack is now coming towards you. And Hathor, you want to have your reaction, correct?
Make a wisdom saving throw, Drew.
Okay, yes, please.
I'm good.
14.
Tony, you okay over there? Did you have a lightning strike?
Sherry, no, Sherry.
Fails the wisdom save, thankfully.
Okay. He does not attack with his second attack then.
Okay.
Instead, he will, he is charmed by me. Hang on. Until the end of its next turn, while charmed, the creature cannot attack and must use all of its movement to get as close to me as possible, though it will not move through obviously dangerous locations.
Okay. Okay,
As
so
I go, oh fuck!
obviously harms Sherry very badly, but then as you look down and you see Sherry getting licked by these chains trying to handle this being single-handedly, you're able to whip out that charm and take its attention, and you watch as it catches it, again, that infernal bond between you. It almost disrespectfully, Sherry, you watch as you are wounded pretty significantly, as this thing then disrespects you by fully turning its back to you and stumbling 5 feet towards the chain, which Blur kind of pulled down. And you guys understand that if Rattle gets back to that chain, he will elevate himself back up to the other level. Make sense? That will happen on his next turn when he moves to get closer to Hathor. We're gonna go through one more round. If we don't end it by then, we're gonna continue this the next time. But we're gonna go through one more round, and that's gonna be it. So let's try to lightning round this. So we're gonna start off with Cass. What are you doing?
Okay. Seeing Cherie super fucked up, and I can't.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about
You're
me.
so calm. You're so calm.
Don't worry about me.
So calm. I'm like, shit, Cherie, no. Oh no.
Bro, that sucks.
That sucks,
No.
dude. I'm going to go over here and be
Aw.
like,
She died? Aw.
Oh.
I'm just gonna
Aw.
turn to Rattle and be
Anyways.
like, man, not only was that not chill, but those chains don't bind. And I'm gonna hold my hands up and cast Guiding Bolt at him.
Okay.
Woo!
Guiding
This
bolt.
is my last spell slot.
Guiding bolt on him. Fuck him up.
Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Oh, wait, no, that was on the other guy. Okay,
If this hits, this will do automatic double damage.
okay. What do I add? 6, okay. Okay, that is a 17.
17. That hits. Yes, AC of 16. Roll damage.
So it's 46. Okay, that is 5. That is 12 on the dice radiant damage. Do I roll again or do I just double that?
You can roll again or double, whatever you prefer.
Roll.
Sounds good.
Roll.
Feels good to roll. So that was
Feels so good to
12.
roll.
So that was 12 plus.
You can do it. I believe in you.
That's 12 plus 20 for 32 points of radiant damage to Rattle.
Ooh, doggy.
Okay. Awesome. Yep. Rattle, you watch some of the chains do not bind as they begin exploding off of his torso, the same ones that were just used to hurt Cherie, and you're able to watch as some of his muscles begin kind of slopping off of his being because the chains were binding him together, like keeping him basically standing as he is horrendously injured, close to the point of death.
It is, I like to imagine that Cassiano's like guiding bolt, it's like, God, what is it? As it like sizzles on him, it's just the scent of like cinnamon and clove and wine and just a very horrific sight with a very sweet smell.
Absolutely
Beautiful.
incredible.
Beautiful.
And just,
just like-
very calm, nothing to do with my bonus action. It's just like sick.
We love that. Hell yeah.
I love that.
I think my buddy, my name's Isaac, and my buddy down there is probably doing a great job. But with all that, just to kind of finish this off in kind of a badass kind of way, could I get an attack roll from Hathor, Cherie, and Blurso? Assuming that Hathor, would you want to attack this creature?
I wanted to attack it with Guiding Bolt at advantage because he hit it with Guiding Bolt.
Then please give me an attack roll. Everybody give me an attack roll with your preferred weapon.
Or... Can I bite him?
Yeah, sure. It's like a Sharknado.
Like a rabid bat that got into your house.
I miss. I got a 14.
Okay.
No, wait. 12 plus 6 is 18, right?
Yes, 18 hits. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Sherry, what'd you
I
get?
got a 7.
7. Okay.
16.
16 hits exactly. So, Blurso, you watch as the crossbow bolt gets jammed into one of the chains, not harming it, but again rattling it throughout its entire body as it turns to look towards you. Hawthor, you do hit. My apologies. As you come down, and you snake through the air. With your arrow going one way, your broom going the other, you distract his eyes momentarily enough for you to get right underneath the bag towards the esophagus as you bite and you rip away as there is no blood but only muscle. As you, like a raw steak, you and spit out cooked meat as this thing is horrendously injured. But Cherie, you pressing yourself up, close to going down. This is not the worst pain you've ever felt before, though. And as you approach this creature from behind, with all of your friends assisting in the significant damaging of Rattle, Cherie, with her incredible strength and tact, how would she end Rattle's life?
She would slowly stride up to Rattle, and in Infernal say, "Don't turn your back on me, demon." And in an executioner's swing, will take her flaming sword and behead it where it stands.
As you scream that, just playing off of the environment, you're able to scream that, and with the last, I guess, just a few seconds of consciousness, you are able to parkour leap your way up the stairs that Rattle was climbing, get right above his head, and with your entire body weight behind the swing, take Rattle's head off directly at the shoulders in a complete 180 degrees, perfectly level cut. As the head detaches, as it explodes into broken links of chains, as the body in a clump of muscle and protein just and falls out of the bindings as Rattle is killed. Excellent work, everybody. The demons have been slain.
I wanna take some of that cooked meat and I wanna keep it.
You keep the cooked demon meat for what reason I cannot possibly fathom.
Trinkets.
With all of that, with that excellent execution, a great display of teamwork from all of you, you guys are able to reclimb the chain that Blurso so very smartly dragged down with him. Are able to reclimb, claim Isaac, claim Green, retrace your steps out of the theater, remount onto your horses or broom and donkey or mule, and begin riding back towards Voix to impress everybody with your heroics, having saved everybody they could have possibly needed. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Woo, 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 woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, do we all have a good time?
Yeah!
Yes, and yes. Also, thank you so much, Isabel. Thank you so much, Izza, for being in the chat. We do appreciate that. And Forge of Lore, if you're still here, thank you. We hope you had a very good time watching all of this chaos. And I hope you were able to catch Kate and Darby's laughing fit, getting the giggles, and also catch my 30-second rant purely to fucking Owlbear.
John Owlbear. Get in the comments,
Owlbear.
John Owlbear.
And yes,
in the chat.
but with all, and so yeah, and just plan for next session. It's going to be return to Voix, getting your rewards for doing everything they possibly could have asked, and then you guys riding on to your next village for the next little adventure. That sound like fun?
Yeah.
Yes, and yes, absolutely wonderful. But again, there are conversations to be had of, let's all be very honest here, that didn't read much like a theater, did it?
No.
It was interesting.
Well, we can always talk about that a little bit more when we are back in character next time. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you for sitting at the table with us. We really do appreciate you, anybody that was in chat, and we hope to be seeing you around next time. Peace out, everybody.
Good night.
Much love.
Good night. Au revoir.